Hopefully he
And we're
gets back
live.
on.
He's back in the basement.
Hopefully we get Steve back.
He's back. I
Okay.
think you just hit the wrong button.
Now my internet dropped me.
No.
Just give it to him.
Okay. Let's
44.
say hi to two people in here. Chad Wall, Country Catfish with Chuck, Twisted Fishing, Mark Dillon. So far, that's what we have in here. And fishing is big night. Welcome. If you're new here, please hit your subscribe and the bell notification. We got Paris in here with those right guys fishing. Please, guys, share this out and let's get this going. And I gotta add a couple mods in here so I can share it out or share links. Yeah, I know they will, but I'm not gonna. These people have a schedule, and I'm going to. I have a commitment with them so they can get off early because they have to do 12 hours tomorrow. Hey, Justin, how are you doing? Catfish Fever, Lynn, how are you doing? Martin Dillon, is that your brother?
No, that's another one of our members and good friends.
Wow. You got quite the following.
So
Just waiting a few more minutes and see how many more people come in.
that's fine.
Robert's trying to get on. He can't figure out how to get on.
Did you copy and paste the link to him?
Yep. He's got it.
Awesome.
Robert Heineman.
So number 4 coming in. Or 3.
Yeah.
Well, when I see him pop in the basement.
Where'd you say Katie was at?
She's over in that give back thing.
Yeah, I can still wear my shirt.
It looks a little tight.
No,
Hey, Jason,
not too bad.
Yeah, I know Ozark. I'm not gonna go there. I like Palmetto. I like all those 4 guys that did that tournament, but not for me. I don't regret donating the money I did for that give back tournament, but nah.
Yeah.
Next time I'll find a better way to spend that money on catfish community.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Robert said your shirt is really tight.
It is not.
Is he coming up here or what? Is Robert coming up?
No, he's not getting on the he's not getting on the show with us. He's just watching. He's not making comments to me on the
Okay.
side. He's just going to watch the show.
Okay, I think he's coming up.
Yeah.
No. Nobody else is coming on with us.
Just let me know, Paris, so I can get my schedule in order right now, because it looks like I might be getting a reprieve come April 1st. I'll be working 5 days a week instead of 7.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I'll be going back to my regular schedule.
Oh, that'd be nice. That means you can drive up to the gathering on the 15th of May, right?
It depends on how close that is to my meet and greet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have my meet and greet almost within 6 or 8 days apart from you.
Oh, okay.
I tried to plan it during the pre-spawn, and everybody else is throwing everything right there in the same month. I'm like, how the hell is this working?
Yeah. Well, that was our reasoning for, I mean, we didn't have it till June last year, and we said this year, I mean, we were cutting spawn too close last year, and
well, I had to delay mine last year because of COVID until they let it open some, and I was going to do mine in April. They closed it down for 2 months there, and they opened it back up to where we can go out and fish and everything. So I decided to do the meet in June instead of when I wanted to do it.
Right. I know we're really looking forward to the event this year, man. It's going to be a blast.
Where's it at?
Prairie Creek. There at Muncie.
You lost me. Is that Ohio or Indiana? What?
It's Indiana.
Okay.
It'd be this side of Indiana. It'd be north of Indianapolis.
Yeah, kind of northwest.
Yeah.
Jason, you got a few more nice blues and you didn't send me no pictures? Shame on you. You normally send me pictures when you catch some nice cats. Jason Lamb, he's been good at catching some hogs. My first meet and greet, in 1 hour, he caught 120 pounds of cat.
Ooh.
In 1 hour. Just blew my mind. Chad, you should go over. Say what?
Yeah, I know. I said I know. Old Chad Wall will be there this year. He was last year's champion, so he's got to come and defend that title.
Jason's got to come down to the meet and greet and defend his title from last year.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, Chad helped us out a lot last year with the event. He's one of our sponsors again this year for our event and everything. So, really great guy.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I said, Chad's a really great guy, helps us out any which way he can, man. And we really appreciate that.
That's good.
Really, most of the people that you mentioned that we knew online that's in there right now, are that way.
Yeah.
That helps out a lot.
We got Fishing with Sabrina in here. And she's from Louisiana.
Mark Dillon, sponsor this year. Chad Wall, sponsor this year. So, yeah. I mean, we had a lot of sponsors this year.
Okay,
I counted them up today. We got 93.
That's cool.
So,
where did you guys go through most of your sponsors you got?
As far as
the ones that you can think of right off the top of your head.
Off top of our head?
The companies?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
I can run down the entire list if you want.
But just give us a select, like 5 or 10 that you.
Well, we have Sea Arc Boats, Cat River Anchors. Of course, we have our own individual sponsors that are sponsors of our tournament. We got Reaction Tackle.
Mad Cat's Rods is our main rod sponsor for our tournament this year.
Nice.
We got
Fishing.
What?
Oh, we lost him again.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah, we got Northwoods Fishing, and we got Phytech cast nets. Several rod manufacturers. Man,
sorry guys, my internet's being on the fritz.
Hold on, man. I'll get my list.
But yeah, like I was saying, though, Mad Cat's donated 2 rods that are going to be given.
I got a question for you guys.
Okay, what's that?
Justin Fishing Fetish wants to know what event, when, and where.
May 15th, Prairie Creek Reservoir, and it's actually classified as Selma, Indiana. Our gathering starts at 2:00. And then after the gathering, we're going to have captain's meeting starting at roughly 7, launch at 8, and fish till 8 a.m. and then have weigh-in.
Yeah, we got some changes.
May 15th.
And we got some changes going on this year. Last year we had the gathering down around the beach area in a shelter house. This year it's going to be down at the boat ramp. They are providing a huge tent. They're going to set it up for us, all the folding tables that we need, a generator, and we'll have access to a physical set of bathrooms right there as well.
Awesome.
Yeah,
so everything's going to be held pretty much at the boat ramp this year.
Yep. And in addition, a lot of people don't know it, but I have 4 surprise award dedication things that we're going to do. Some people know about a couple of them, but nobody knows about all of them. I'm keeping that under wraps till the day of the event.
Chad Moore wants to know how many total sponsors this year.
93 so far.
Yeah, that's probably where it's going to be. I'm not reaching out to anybody else unless somebody just
comes along and asks us about it. Yeah, I mean, we've got a few that are out there that they've kind of been limbo, and it's one of those. If they get back with us, they'll get back with us.
Right. Ozark Guys Fishing wants to know where in Indiana is Selma.
It would be. Go ahead, Roger. That's your neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's just right outside of Muncie, Indiana. Muncie is about an hour northwest of Indianapolis. So Selma is just outside of city limits of Muncie.
Yeah.
So you're maybe 1.5 hours from me.
Yeah. I think Frank Neely said it's around 3.5 hours.
I'm coming from St. Louis, though.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking about 4 or 5 hours, maybe.
Probably right around there, I would guess. Man. And then, one thing that's real special about this year's event is we're giving $1,000 guaranteed away to the first place boat team. And then something that a lot of trails in a lot of areas they don't allow, we're allowing bank fishing. And to our guys that are bank fishing, we're going to give them guaranteed $500. So
That's
it's
on
not
top
like the
of
bank. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not like the bank teams have to, try and compete with the boat guys.
Right.
that's
So-
additional money. That's additional money on top of what we actually bring in for the tournament entries itself.
Yeah.
Twisted Fishing wants you to tell them about camping and places to stay around that area. Lodging and camping.
Okay. Well, they've got a really nice campground right there at Prairie Creek Reservoir. And then I know that one. And then what you got for motels around that area, Roger? Any idea off the top of your head?
Just in Muncie itself, there's nothing in the area of the reservoir, but it's within,
Right.
I'd say, probably a half-hour drive.
Yeah.
There's
But-
all kinds of motels and places like that in Muncie.
Okay. And then, like I said, you got the campground there. And actually, there's a post on our page, and I'll try and bump that back up to the top tonight for guys. That way, if anybody happens to get on there.
All right, now this is for anybody in chat that has a boat and would like to enter that contest. How would they contact you and get into that fishing tournament?
Basically, to get into that tournament, they'll show up at the gathering. We're not doing no pre-registers, no nothing. So, I mean, day of, show up and pay your entry fee, and we'll go fish at 8:00 and have a great time.
So
Entry fee for the boat teams is $80. That's up to 3 people with 6 rods in use, and $20 of each entry of the $80 goes to the big catfish pot for the boat team. And then the bank teams, we're only going to charge them $60, and you can fish up to 3 people on your team, up to 6 rods. And then $10 of that entry fee will go to their big catfish for the tournament.
oh, I got 6 rods of my own I can put out on the bank.
Yeah. Well, in Indiana, you're only allowed to fish with 3.
I got 3 big ones.
Yep. Yep. Some people will probably do that, fish by themselves, and
Yeah.
And I love it. Out of all the small tournaments I fished around here, I fished from the bank by myself.
yeah.
Everybody else fished in groups of 7 or 8 or more, and when we go with them, I'm like, nah, you guys go
Right.
do your drinking. I'm going to go focus on what I do best.
Well, exactly.
I think last year we had somewhere around just shy of 30 teams total bank and boats. But this year we're expecting hopefully 40 to 60 boats or teams altogether.
Is food being catered? Twisted Fishing wants to know, is food being catered or what?
Yes.
Yes.
One of our sponsors is going to provide 200 pieces of chicken strip from one of our local restaurants, Lee's Chicken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not here.
And then we're also going to have a thing of sloppy joes. And basically, we're asking anybody that comes to the gathering, just, bring a side dish
or dessert
of some sort. Yeah, or dessert. Just
bring food,
of some
side
sort.
dish, whatever.
Yeah, and bring a chair to sit in.
If they don't bring a chair to sit in, that's their own fault.
Yeah. Well, you'd be amazed how many people. Well, I thought there might be chairs there, so I didn't bring nothing.
Yeah, and we'll have, we'll have coolers with water in it. We believe we've got a sponsor that's going to bring water, but if not, then we'll supply water. And if they want pop and stuff like that, they need to bring that themselves. But we will have coolers with bottled water in it, though, one way or the other.
Yep.
Oh, Jason Lamb's getting a boat here real soon. So you're gonna go from the bank fishing to boat fishing, huh, Jason? So tell us more about your tournament.
Well, like I said, it's May 15th, and it's like I said, we got right now. We're sitting at 93 sponsors, $1,000 guarantee for the boat team, and bank teams 500 guarantee. It's all catch and release. You know, they'll 8 a.m. they'll weigh in fish, and then the fish will be released immediately.
How many?
No stringers.
How many people per boat?
Up to three.
3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't matter age, woman, child. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I mean, but it's 3 people per boat, and then it's, you know, I mean, we're
three
even
fish limit.
Yeah. You know,
And
I mean,
all fish have to be alive. No stringers. You have to have a live well, portable live well, a keep sack, something to keep them alive in.
Yeah. I mean, we had guys last year that used keep sacks. That worked real great. You know, I mean, I've done a couple of videos on our page, and that's like, I've let them know, you know, I mean, if it's something you're really planning on doing, portable live wells are really cheap, really easy to build. There's videos all over YouTube on how to do it and successfully do it. I mean, because our main concern is
keeping the fish alive.
Yeah, the health of the fish.
Yeah, they got to go back in the lake.
I mean, Prairie Creek is a very good fishery. I mean, I'm not going to say how many blue cats are in there because I don't know, but we had a 14-pound blue weighed in last year.
Nice.
Chad Wall weighed in a really nice flathead last year. And we've caught channel cats out of there upwards of, 17 plus pounds? I mean, it's an all-around great fishery. I mean, we're very grateful they allow us to have our event there. And, you know, I mean, we know hopefully our goal is within the next couple of years that it'll grow enough that we'll have to move it, because all we want to do is make our event better and better every year.
Now, Twisted Fishing brought up a topic. Raffles, giveaways, lots of gear, and anglers to talk to and swap info.
Yeah.
So basically what's going to happen at the gathering, we've gathered up all these sponsors. Now, some of these sponsors have not gave us product, but they've sent money, or they're helping us with food. So you know, everybody that donates is a sponsor, regardless how big or how small they are. It doesn't matter. They are a sponsor. So basically, all the products that we're getting from the sponsors, like fishing equipment and gear and tackle and all that kind of stuff, that stuff will be given away at the gathering. We're not selling it. Everybody will get a raffle ticket, and we will start drawing names and giving prizes away. You might win a cast net, planer boards, fishing rods, a little bit of everything. We are going to have one big raffle that we're going to sell tickets for at $5 a piece, and it's a complete setup of a big frig 45-quart Badlands cooler, completely stuffed full inside with fishing gear, tackle, hook, line, a brand new rod, a brand new reel, and there might be some more stuff thrown in it. It's probably valued at, I'm guessing, $500 to $600 for everything. We're going to sell chances at that for $5 a pop. And all the money that we raise from that is going to be put back to help us get started for our next year's event.
All right.
And on top of that, the cooler that we're raffling off, we posted it on our page, but the company that donated it, Big Frig, they actually took our logo and actually printed it on top of the lid of the cooler.
That's cool. Can
Yeah,
one of my mods go and post up Catfish Pirates Facebook page and chat so people can go there and find more information on this tournament they've got going?
Yeah. Yeah. And if they go to our page, then they'll be able to look at under our events, and it's posted on there.
Twisted Fishing says he's heard that you're having a live band playing Tesla, right?
Yeah.
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 I just
That'll
know
be probably that'll probably be played in Mark Dillon's truck.
Yeah.
I'm just reading some of the questions and remarks in chat.
I wish I could see them.
Yeah. If you hit the little button at the bottom that says chat, Roger, you can hit it. You'll go off screen for a second, but you just exit right. You can read them, exit right out of it, and then answer any questions you see. That's how I've been That's how I've kind of been scrolling back and forth.
All right.
Chuck was saying that you guys put a lot of work and effort into this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that takes what, months of planning, or a year of planning, or what?
a year. We literally started working on this event the week after our last event.
Yeah.
So how do you guys go about finding sponsors for like your tournaments and stuff like that?
Just a lot of time, emails. Yeah. I mean, communicating with companies.
I think what really helped us out is that our group is a strong CPR group.
Okay.
That's
and
a lot of the industry is going towards that because they see how the effects of the devastation of the Palex and the commercial fishing here in the Midwest has been, and it's awful. So that's kind of what we're about. We'd like to get these things changed so we can all go out and have a chance to catch big fish. I shouldn't have to leave the state of Indiana and go to Alabama or farther south to catch a huge catfish. We should be able to do that in our own state.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I had to go all the way to Alabama to catch a 46-pounder because couldn't get nothing around here that size.
I caught my personal best 2 years ago, right in Kaskaskia River, not even 20 minutes from my house, which was 83 pounds.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, and the effects of the commercial fishing and everything else, it goes even further than, the Ohio River is raped. There's no questions asked. It's done for. I mean,
oh yeah, the Ohio River's been raped countless times.
Yeah, I mean, and then you go from there, and now they're starting to hit your lakes and reservoirs in Alabama, in the Tennessee River. And, I mean, it's got to stop somewhere, or none of us are ever going to have a decent fishery, for our kids or anything.
Yeah, the Palex have put such a high bounty on these trophy catfish that people that are not even commercial fishing are going out and setting up humongous amounts of trot lines and whatnot and selling them, on the side illegally. And a lot of times they leave their these trot lines and stuff. They leave them in the water, the jugs, limb lines.
Ohio and Indiana, for the Ohio River, those states need to come together and set up regulations to stop that.
And that's just it, I mean, perfect example of that's Kentucky. The Ohio River in Kentucky. We pushed you know, I mean, great friends of ours. I mean, you know, Mr. Aaron Wheatley, and I mean, you know,
There's
he
several
played a big
several of
part.
them.
And I mean, he had a lot of really great followers and helpers that helped him. And, you know, they got some regulations passed in Kentucky. But
Yeah.
the problem is if you don't have the DNR law enforcement to hold against and to hold and to enforce the regulations, then them regulations aren't as good as the paper they're wrote on. And that's the sad part. So hopefully we can get them changed and get something changed soon before it's too late.
Yeah, like catfish, pirates, fishing with a Chad. People like you guys need to find who you need to talk to about this stuff. And
I mean,
you get a lot of people in that area that fishes those rivers and lakes, like Muskrat Adventures, Couple Crosses Fishing. Get all some of these bigger YouTube channels and fishermen that fish those rivers and lakes together and get like a subpoena to those groups that you need to talk to and sit down and
right.
say, hey, serious, we need to stop this. You're killing a river that has a good hatchery for blues and flatheads to these hatcheries that are just killing them 4 days later.
Well, exactly. I mean, you know, and it's one of them things that, I mean, it's going to take a lot of hard pushing, and it's going to, you know, hopefully eventually here we can work on getting some legislators and everything else on board, because it's going to take that kind of power, I believe, to get something done. I mean, but don't get me wrong, we'll still fight and fight and fight. It, I mean, we'll never stop fighting, and that's
No.
one of the that's one of the joys of our group is I mean, we are a very very strict CPR group, and
But if
that's just how it is.
we as a catfish community should be able to come together and get those commercial fishermen shut down on the Ohio River and the
I
Tennessee
agree.
River.
No, I agree. I mean,
I just think there's too much corruption
yes,
There
there
is.
is.
in politics in it.
I mean,
Like,
because
a friend of mine
and
that
that's
fishes
the
in
sad
Ohio,
part. We can push and push and push for things, but yet, you know, if there ain't anybody there enforcing the issues, then, you know, what can you do? I mean, the biggest thing that would help the Ohio River and a lot of our great fisheries is no transportation of live fish across state lines. If we could get that passed, then I think we'd have something.
yeah,
And
Swamp Diver Outdoors, he just made a good statement in the chat. You have to make it hard on the commercial fishermen. You won't hardly find a net between Henderson and JT Myers, and there's a reason for that. Swamp Divers, can you explain on that one? We'd like to know more about that one.
yeah, well, I'll read that comment.
Twitchin said we selective harvest, but those big fish need to let go. We don't need to meat hunt out of survival anymore. Which I agree with that, Twisted. Do you guys know Swamp Diver?
But yeah, I mean, and that's the big thing, and that's going to take, you know, a lot to get things done and to get things passed. But you know, that's one thing, and that's just like, I mean, a perfect example is, you know, I mean, every catfisherman needs to learn to come together. You know,
Right.
there's just too much damn bickering and drama. You know, it makes all of us look bad.
Exactly. I finally get what you're saying, Swamp Diver.
Man.
He said nets are expensive. That's all he's going to say.
Yeah, I understand totally what he's saying.
I understand what he's doing too now.
No, exactly.
And I don't blame him for doing it. And if I would see a net across that river or lake,
Oh,
it might disappear.
yeah. My internet flickered for a minute.
In a pile of flames, who knows?
But
that's just what I think of pay lakes. But here in Illinois, our pay lakes are dwindling by the
oh, I left.
road.
Now I'm back. There we go. But no, I want to let everybody know that, hey, make sure you come over, check out Catfish.
Guess we lost him again.
Hey, Sean, can you go on Facebook and get the link for Catfish Pirates and post it over here so everybody can find it?
So, but yeah, and I mean, all our information's there. All our great sponsors are there. We thank all our great sponsors. I mean, if it wasn't for them, this event wouldn't be able to happen.
Now, how long have you guys been doing these tournaments and the work?
Truly, this is probably our second year. Really, we've done some smaller ones before, but nothing on this scale.
Now, are you planning to do more like this on a bigger scale?
We want to, but we haven't made that decision whether we're going to continue to do this like this every year. I mean, it's a lot of work. I couldn't imagine putting on a whole list of tournaments every year. Jesus, just doing one, man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's but we're gonna see how everything goes this year, and I mean, we've discussed, I mean, possibilities of trying to continue the tournament every year, and then maybe just do like the gathering part of it every couple of years or whatever, because it is a long day for everybody. It is, but I tell you, you do not want to miss this one, because this is going to be one for the books.
Yeah, the amount of sponsors is just over the top.
Yeah.
Is it just you two that's planning this, or is there more people that's helping you plan this?
Oh,
just basically, me and Steve and Doug, and then a lot of our sponsors that's popped up on the screen, chatting to us. They've been helping us quite a bit. So
that's good.
But as far as planning it, no, it's just basically us three. But we've had some definitely outside help. Matter of fact, we got the day of the tournament. This is why we think that this tournament is going to be so big and draw a lot of people. The three tournament trails that we have in this area that most people know about is you have Chad Wall and the Extreme Catfish Trail. He's more northern Indiana. You've got the ICA, which they're more southern Indiana, and they fish a lot of rivers. And then you got another one right here, mid-state. It's the Master Bait and Tackle Tournament Trail. So basically, we got with all three of them to discuss our event, and all three of them came together. They're not going to plan any tournaments that weekend, so everybody could come to our event.
That's awesome.
Yes. So, and last year, Chad Wall, an Extreme Catfish Trail, they helped us with the tournament. This year, the Master Bait and Tackle, their Catfish Trail, they're going to be there to help us with the tournament this year. We're not tournament people by no means, but Steve fished a lot of tournaments. I fished some, so we have some knowledge of what goes on. But we're going to have them there to help us actually get the tournament rolling as far as taking care of weighing the fish and recording everything and the payouts and all that kind of stuff, so we don't mess anything up.
May is going to be a busy month.
Yeah.
We got the Catfish Pirates tournament going on. They got the Mendota trip going on. And just maybe 3 or 4 days after the Mendota trip, they got my meet and greet going on. So there's 3 big events right there.
Yeah.
May is getting packed. The only thing that has been packed is the first week of May.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of guys realized, I mean, we was all thinking June last year, and because normally the 1st of July, fish are in our area will start to spawn. And
Right.
I mean, we had it in June, and we had some fish that were caught that were beat up because they were already starting to spawn. I mean, our water temperature shot through the roof fast last year, and it just triggered that spawn. To where this year we're hoping to, like I said, get on that coming off of the winter into the
into the feeding frenzy.
Yeah, get into the feeding frenzy and the pre-spawn.
We want to see everybody. We want to see. Yeah. We want to see everybody that comes and fishes the tournament, whether it's boat or bank. We want to see every team or every individual bring fish and weigh them in at the scale.
All right.
We want them to have that experience.
Now, for the tournament, how many fish are they allowed to bring in for a weigh-in?
3.
3 fish weigh-in.
Yeah, we kept it at 3 fish. That way we wouldn't have to worry about overcrowding and live well and stuff like that, and harder to keep them, So
right.
Well, and we've got you're only allowed 2 channel cats. You're only allowed 2 channel cats over 28 inches. Even if you got 3 guys in the boat, you're only allowed the 2 over 28 per Indiana regulations.
Right.
Because it's one per person, but yet we make everybody, even if they've got that 3rd person in the boat, they have to abide by a 2-man team rules.
Right.
And what was the size limit on the flatheads and blues, Steve? I can't remember right off the top of my head.
36, I believe.
Yeah, so there you're only allowed 2 of them over. So basically you're fishing the tournament, you're looking for 2 overs and 1 under.
Yeah. Or 2 over channel cats and a over flathead.
Yeah, I mean, it can be any combination.
Yeah, as long as they're the different species, you're fine. It's just, you can only have 2 channel cats that are 28 inches. And then your 3rd one, it has to be an under.
Okay, what would you guys do if someone caught a trifecta? If one team caught a trifecta?
Well, I don't know. We haven't really discussed that, but
Good
out of it, it is an option.
It's a possibility because you never know.
Yeah.
One team can land a 40-pound blue, a 60-pound flathead, and a 20-pound channel.
Well, no, exactly.
You never know.
And I don't know. I mean, you brought that up. That might be something maybe me and Roger will talk about. We might come up with something special if somebody brings in 3 overs of, different species.
Right. The 3 species. That's a trifecta right there. Channel, blue, and...
But you're still only allowed 2 overs, so you can't really bring 3 in of 1 of each over. So
yeah, you can actually.
How's that?
Yes. Yeah, you can have 2 channel cats that are over 28 inches and then still have a flathead that's an over. Or a blue that's over.
We were talking about a channel cat, a blue, and a flathead over 20.
Yeah. So if they had a channel that was over, a blue that was over, and a flathead that was over, they've only got the one of each species, so they'd still be within regulations.
Okay.
Okay. But that'd be a hell of a thing to see. Someone pulling those three out of a live well.
Oh yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's very possible because we've seen channels, blues, and flatheads weighed in last year.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, it was a guy fishing a bank member that weighed in a 14-pound blue last year.
Yeah.
It was one of our bank teams.
Fishing with Sabrina's been posting links, and I think she missed this question. She said 3 person or a boat or per
Correct.
boat.
Yes. Up to a 3-person team.
All right. Hi, Catmandu. And whoever else I might have missed. So for those that just came in, this is going to be May 15th. Can you go back over that information again?
Yeah, gathering starts at 2:00, and then we'll have captain's meeting at 7:00. Tournament starts at 8:00, and we fish from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m.
Yeah. And the gathering consists of food, fellowship, giving away free prizes, and also there at the gathering we'll actually do the sign up for the tournament as well.
Yep.
That's cool.
And then once captain's meeting is over, we'll get everybody in the boats. They go ahead and get launched, and then we'll play our national anthem. And then once that's over with, we'll call boat numbers. And actually, we had someone that sponsored this year. It was actually Macy's Fish and Finds sponsored
Yep.
a free entry to the boat tournament and a free entry to the bank tournament. So basically, once everybody's there, everybody's signed up. When we're drawing boat numbers, the first boat number we draw out is not only going to get to leave first, they're also going to be fishing for free.
That's awesome.
And same thing for the boat team.
And then the same thing for the boat teams. We'll draw boat card or bank teams. We'll draw a bank card out, and that team's going to fish for free.
No.
And that was courtesy of Macy's Fish and Finds.
Yep.
So you can't have lines in the water until you're called out. Your number's called.
Right. Well, basically, every team is going to get a weigh-in card, and we're going to put them cards in a bucket, and we're going to draw them out one at a time, and that's going to be their launch order, or as far as their takeoff order.
Okay.
So once the captain's meeting's over and everything's over there, everybody can go out and float around in front of the ramp, within sight of the ramp. And then after our national anthem's over, then we'll proceed to call boat numbers. And when their number's called, they can leave. It's just a safety thing. I mean, because you get 30 to 50 boats in a congested area and got everybody trying to take off at once, somebody's going to get hurt. So, I mean, we'll do, they'll be called pretty close together, but I mean, to where it's not like the first boat that's called, or the first boat number and the last boat number. It's not like, the first guy's going to get more time to fish than the last guy.
No. It's going to be the equal amount of time.
Exactly. Because we're there for, and that's the reason we run a 12-hour tournament.
Right.
So to the weigh-in's probably not going to start right at 8 a.m. because the tournament will end right at 8 a.m. So it'll be shortly after that. Yeah,
I mean, everybody has to be back at the ramp at 8 a.m., so hopefully by, weigh-in probably won't start till 10 after 8. But you have to have your weigh-in cards turned in by 8 a.m.
Right.
And then Yeah, because we want to do a live. We're going to try and, as long as signal's there, we're going to try and do a live weigh-in.
That'd be awesome.
So that way some of our other members and, are able to watch and everything like that weren't able to make it.
And what we don't want is when we start doing the weigh-in, we don't want everybody to start bringing their fish up and have them sitting in buckets waiting to be weighed out of the water. We do not want that.
No, you want to keep them in the live wells where they're fresh.
So we're going to talk to the trail, Master Bait and Tackle Trail, and we're going to see if we can't figure out a way to do the weigh-in close to the water.
Yep. So that way fish are weighed in and they're instantly released.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're letting everybody know, that's why we stress to even the bank tournament guys to have a decent live well or something to keep fish alive, because if you have a fish that's struggling, and they'll be told at the captain's meeting, release it.
Yeah, there's no early weigh-ins.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's going to be too much going on to have somebody come up and I got a struggling fish, come in and we're not going to have nobody at the ramp. So if you have a struggling fish, release it.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, anybody brings a dead fish in, it's not going to count.
No, they bring a dead fish to weigh in, it's a disqualification. End of story. Because it's all about the fish's safety. So
that was one of the concerns they asked me when I applied for this at the reservoir, that all the fish would be put back into the lake, and I said absolutely.
That's good. It's
catfish yeah, it's an awesome fishery, but hey, Avid, man, it's been really great being on here tonight, but I got to jump off. My phone's about to die. If anybody out there's got any questions, it's Steve Embody. Look me up on Facebook. Send me a friend request. Send me a message on Messenger, or check out our page. They send Roger any information. Roger's got it too. Roger has taken care, and he has led the pack on this.
Now, before you go, did you guys say you had some stickers or something you wanted to?
Yeah.
I have.
Roger's got that. I'm gonna let him take care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Okay.
All
right. Hey, thanks a lot, everybody. Hey.
Yep.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, Roger.
All right. Let me know.
Night, guys.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, what I've got is, I don't know if you can see it or not, I've got a Catfish Pirates hat.
That's nice.
And then I've got a Catfish, it's probably hard to see, a Catfish Pirate t-shirt. Kind of hard nice to see, I know. So that's we'll give both of them away to a winner, and I don't know how you want to go about. I'll let you come up with some unique way to give it away.
All right, I gotta find out how many people's in chat. There's 17. Everybody, let's share this out a little bit more and see if we can get some more people in here. No, you want to do that hat and shirt separately, or what?
Yeah, let's just do it all together.
The hat and shirt together?
Yeah. And then whoever the winner is, just get the information from me, their name and complete mailing address. Send that to me later, and I'll get that mailed out to them.
Okay. Thank you, Sabrina. You're doing an awesome job with the links tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody, there's 21 people in chat. We will be, no, not yet. We have, let's see how many more people are coming in. All right. Yeah, we have 21 people in chat. So we'll do 1 through 60. The number that hits or is closest. No going over. Actually, we'll get more people in here. Give me a minute. All right. Yeah, we got 21 people in here. Hey, Chadwick. Not yet. Not yet, Chad. Wait until I type start. Not yet, Sabrina. Not yet. When I type start, you can do 1 through 60. The number that's closest. The number that's closest or the number that hits it. The first number. Ready? Go. I'm gonna can you see private chat?
It's not showing me anything.
Give me a minute, I'm trying to get it over there.
That's all right.
Oh, never mind. They're all going. I got the number written down, so. Hi, Ray Smith. I see. Hi, Ace. I see one person that's close, but no one hit it yet. No, 1 through 60. I'm wondering. We'll give it another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I think I already know who the winner is, but I'm going to have some mods to make sure. Mods, can you go back and look at for the winning number 45 and verify it for me? No, what size shirts do those come in?
I have a what I have here is a 2XL.
Can you get a bigger one for someone that was bigger?
I'll have to order it. It'll take some time, but I can get it. Or I have a extra large as well. Somebody wants a smaller one, but they want a bigger one. I'll have to order it, but that's not a problem.
All right, One Ton, message me on Facebook, and I will pass your I need your shirt size, your mailing address, your name, and I'll pass it on to Alan, and he'll get your shirt and hat sent out to you. Petite. Okay, well, Art, or whoever that was for outdoor, One Ton Outdoors. Okay. Okay, he just wants the hat. Can we do another giveaway for the shirt?
Yeah, that's fine. But he just wants the hat.
Yeah, just email me your mailing address on Messenger one time, and I will give him the information so he can get your hat out.
You said his name is 1 Ton.
Yeah, Art 1 Ton.
Okay.
1 Ton Fishing Club. I'll have his name and everything when he messages me.
All right.
Okay, well, okay, we got 30 people in here again. So we'll go from 1 through 70 this time. We'll go through 1 through 70 this time. The number that hits is the closest. No going over. One number per person. You ready? This is a drawing for the shirt. Okay. Looks like we're done with the numbers. Stop. Can someone go back and look for number 55? I sent you his information in Messenger.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it pop up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Tom Harris, how you doing? Big Mike had 55. Wow, he hit that one right on the money. All right, Big Mike. Do you have Facebook? If you have Facebook, hit me up on Messenger with your mailing address and everything, and I will get it forwarded over to Thank you, Serena. Hit me up on Messenger with your mailing address and everything, and I'll get it forwarded over to Alan. So, what was the weather like the last time you had this tournament?
Say again.
Last year, what was the turnout like?
It was pretty good. Like I said, we had about 30 teams. We didn't have any guaranteed money put up front like we do this year, and we also didn't have any of the tournament trails, not scheduled tournaments like they're doing this year. Although 2 of them was there last year, this year we'll have 3 of them. There's no tournaments being scheduled, so we'll have that to our advantage. But last year we gave away, I think it was right at about $2,000 for the tournament in prize money, and probably another $2,000 in products and gear giveaways. So, and then this year, it'll be bigger than that because we've already got a guaranteed $1,500 that we're putting in on top of the tournament. And we've got nearly, I think last year we had about 60 sponsors. This year we're at 93. So, and we've also got a lot of our local businesses around town that are sponsors as well. Fast food restaurants, oil changes, auto shops, giving away some alignment, all that kind of stuff.
I just posted your.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And were you going to give away a couple stickers or?
No, I don't have any at the moment, so.
All right, that's fine.
Them take a little longer to get made, so.
I'm trying to find a place to get mine made.
Oh, you're still trying to find a place?
Yeah.
I've got a place here, then they're really good about making them, but usually when I place the order, it's usually about, sometimes it might take up to a week and a half, 2 weeks before I get them. So,
Wow.
which is okay. I mean, I don't have a lot of them made all the time, so.
No. I wouldn't even know how a good going price to get 100 of them made anyway.
Generally, from what I'm seeing in the industry at a graphic shop, they usually charge around $1 an inch.
Okay.
So,
like a 4x3.
Yeah. So obviously the bigger the decal or whatever you want made, it's going to be more pricey.
I'm trying to find a decent size sticker that ain't really long, but almost like about like that.
Yeah.
Almost like a 3x3 or a 3x4, somewhere decent size.
You should be able to find. You should have some. I'm assuming you have some graphic art shops around there where you live. People that make graphic signs for restaurants and businesses and things like that. A lot of them kind of places, they also are set up to do decals and stuff as well. Now, there's also a lot of individuals that do it on the side in their home. If you can find somebody like that.
Yeah, if I can find someone like that, that'd be a blast because a lot of people have their own machines.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's kind of what I did. I just reached out to one of our graphic shops that are pretty well known. It's not too far from my house, and they took my drawing design that I drew and took it and put it right into the computer and was able to make decals any size I wanted.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I actually have some that I have made occasionally. They're like about 10 inches long. That's what I call the boat decal. and them are like $10 a piece to have made.
Damn.
Yeah. So they're about 10 inches long, and they're probably, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 inches tall. And they're kind of oval. Yeah. So, and most of the other ones I have made, they're in that $5 to $6 range. So they're kind of pricey.
Fishing with Big Mike, I'm not good with it either. I just had some help with mine, and it took a while to even come up with something close to what I was looking for. So it's $1 and wow.
Yeah, how I came up with ours, I spent a lot of time on the internet just looking at different designs, and I seen bits and pieces I'd like out of one and not another, and I just kind of pieced them together, and then that's how I came up with the picture. I sat down and drew it all out and got it over to the graphic art shop, and we sat down and came up with the fonts for the lettering, and they took it from there.
Now, can you do a recap on the event that you're holding on for people that's just coming in?
Yeah, real quick, then I gotta get off and get to bed. But
Okay.
it's Saturday, May the 15th, Prairie Creek Reservoir, Muncie, Indiana. We're gonna have a gathering that starts at 2. The gathering is basically just a big meet and greet with food. We're going to cater in some the main course, which is going to be 200 pieces of chicken and a bunch of deer sloppy joes. And then everybody that comes, we ask them to bring a side dish or dessert and a chair to sit in. And we will give away all the product and prizes we have from our sponsors. We'll have one raffle. We've got 4 big dedications that we're going to do before the start of the event. We'll sign up people for the tournament right there at the tent. The tournament will start at 8 p.m. It'll end at 8 a.m. with a weigh-in following that. We'll do a national anthem before the start of the tournament. We're going to try to go live with the weigh-in if possible. Still working on that. It should bring a lot of people to our area.
So you're gonna have twisted fishing running around with a camera filming everything.
Yeah, he's a big YouTuber, and one of our other sponsors, Everett from Aloft TV. He's from Ohio area. He will be there, and I believe him and Frank are going to collaborate together and try to put us together a video of our event.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, and it'll be posted on YouTube, I'm sure, because they're both big YouTubers.
That's really cool.
Yep.
So,
I don't know if we mentioned it or not, but for the tournament, the first place team winners, there will be, that team will get 2 rods and 2 reels on top of the prize winnings.
That'd be awesome.
And then the bank team, whoever wins that first place, there will be 2 rods and 2 reels going to that first place team as well.
That's cool.
And then I've got, I've got Burke's Custom Rods. They are going to donate 1 custom rod, $180 value. We are going to give that away to the biggest catfish caught at the tournament, bank or boat. Whoever catches it, that rod will go to that individual. They will contact Burke's Custom Rods, and they will make them a custom rod for winning that big fish.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we got a lot of things in place to give away to the tournament anglers as well as the gathering. So
hopefully you guys are gonna have a awesome turnout.
I
Hopefully
believe
you
we
get.
will.
So how many people you got signed up so far?
Well, we didn't do any pre-registration. I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I've kind of looked on the internet at other tournaments and stuff and seen what they do as far as their pre-registration and all that, and I thought for us just doing one event a year, I really didn't want that headache in case somebody called and said, "Hey, I can't make it," and then we got to try to figure out how to get the money back. So we're just going to do it the day of. They show up, they sign up, they're in. We figured that's the easiest way for us.
Right.
'Cause
So
you know as well as I do, people will start signing up, and then never fails, something will happen, and somebody can't make it. So
yeah. Catfish Pappy wants to know the date again.
the day,
The date.
yeah, it's May 15th. And we have all the pretty much all this information posted on our page at the top of the page under events as
Yeah,
well.
can someone post the link for Catfish Pirates one more time? So whoever has any questions, they can go over to the Facebook page and look it up. They go over there
Yeah,
and get all the information they need over
they'll
there on
just
Catfish Pirates on Facebook.
they'll have to go over and check the group out and put in a request to become a member. So we have our group set at private because we're a strong CPR group. So we don't let just everybody in the group because there's some people that are strongly for pay lakes, and we've tried doing that before, and it just causes too much drama within the page, so we stopped it.
Oh, I understand that one.
Yeah, I mean it caused a lot of problems early on, so we just took that out of the equation.
Yeah. So when I get one of my mods to go and post that link again for Catfish Pirates on Facebook, then whoever has any information or any questions, they can go over there, send an invite after to Alan or one of their mods over there, get approved,
Yeah,
and I have all the information for that.
yeah, they'll you just sign up to become a member, and one of either me, Steve, or one of the other admins, they'll see it. Well, I don't know if it'll be tonight or within the next day or two. They'll see it and go through them, and then I gotta get back to work in the morning, so I doubt it'll be me tonight.
Right. Thank you, Sabrina, for posting those links, and Mike Turner.
Yep, thanks guys.
And with that, I will let you go and say good night and be
Yep,
safe.
not guys. Hope to see you guys there. If not, if you can't make it, at least check out our page. I mean, it's a pretty good group. We've been doing this for about 8 years now.
You have a lot of people in here that do CPR, so
Yeah, I think it's something that we got to do to save our sport, save
oh
these
yeah,
fish.
we got to save the Ohio River.
Yep.
We got to save that Ohio River because it's being uh.
Well, what people don't
But
what people don't realize living outside of this area that don't have pay lakes, they don't think that it's necessarily a concern of theirs. But I'm telling you, these people that are these commercial fishermen and stuff like that, once they drain all these waters out, they're coming to your states, whether it's illegal or not, or legal or not. Um,
yeah,
they're they will come in and take fish and take them across the state line. That's how much of a bounty there are on these big fish.
I understand that one.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna let you go.
All right.
Go.
Thank you.
And if you guys have any more questions, one question before you go.
Yeah.
Sabrina wants to know if you're gonna do a live at your event.
A live what?
A live feed at your event.
We want to. We want to. As far as the tournament, we want to do a live weigh-in. I don't know if we'll do a live feed for the gathering portion. But like you mentioned, I know Frank Neely and Everett, they will be there making YouTube videos of the event, so it can be watched later on YouTube. So
yeah, you sell hats. You have a link to sell your merchandise.
no, I don't. I don't have a store set up or anything like that. I don't have a bunch of product laying around. I just basically wait for somebody that asks that wants a hat or a shirt or whatever, and then I'll go order it.
Right, you'd have to go over to Facebook and message you over there for your hats and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocco, if you want to get a hold of Alan, you have to go over to Catfish Pirates and message him over there. Get with him and the information, and he'll get with you on hat sizes, shirt sizes, and stuff like that, and he'll get it mailed out to you.
Yeah, they can go directly through Messenger and find me if they want to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm already getting pop-ups for member requests to join the group. So
I bet you
yeah,
got
we
about
just
what,
we just
30 of them
recently
now?
we just recently hit 3,000 members as well.
Wow.
So it's not a big group, but it's getting bigger.
Good night, Mark Dillon, and everybody in chat.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Good night. Be safe, tight lines, and have a good night.
Yep. Thanks for having us on.
You're welcome.